You can access the newly released Gemini 1.5 Pro 002 model locally on your system as well. But for this video, I'm going to be testing out using the Google AI Studio because here it provides the model for free. So firstly, I'm going to see how it interacts with a video. For that, I've downloaded a YouTube video and I've uploaded it on my drive. So now I'm going to go ahead and upload that video from my drive right here inside the Google AI Studio in order to interact with it using the Gemini 1.5 Pro 002 model. So this is the video whose title is 10 Best Free Code Editors for Programmers. So without going into any details about the video, I'm simply going to go ahead and start asking questions from it. Firstly, I'm going to say, list down all the free code editors mentioned in the video. It is going to take some time in order to fetch information from the video. And then after taking some time, it has provided me a list of all the code editors which are mentioned in the video. Now let's go ahead and ask it another question. So I'm going to ask it to explain the features of each editor as mentioned in the video. And you can see that it has started generating me a list of features of all the different editors which is mentioned inside the video. You can see that we have 10 different code editors and it has provided us the features of all 10 code editors in bullet points. Now I'm gonna go ahead and ask it to summarize the content of this video. And you can see that it provided us a really brief, concise, but easy to understand summary of the entire video in just a few lines. So in this way, you can provide it any video that you want and you can easily interact with your video by asking different questions about it from the model and it will answer all those questions for you. Next, I'm gonna see how this model interacts with the large PDF files. For that, I have a research paper that is about early experiments with the GPT-4. So here is the paper. You can see that it is of more than 150 pages. So I'm gonna upload that research paper right here inside the Google AI Studio. And once the paper is uploaded, I'm gonna use it to ask different questions from it. So let's start asking different questions from the paper. Firstly, I'm gonna ask it that what is the primary focus of the research conducted in the paper. You will see that it will take some time in order to answer the question because our research paper is more than 150 pages long, but ultimately it will provide us the answer. Alright, so here is the response and you can see that within just few lines it is provided us the main focus of the entire research paper which was mentioned in it. So instead of writing the entire paper to understand the primary focus of the research conducted in the paper, you can simply upload the paper right here and ask this question, and in just this concise paragraph you can easily understand what is the prime focus. Now let's go ahead and ask it another question. This time I'm gonna ask it that how does GPT-4 differ from its predecessors such as GPT-3 or ChatGPT in terms of performance. So here I'm also gonna provide it that referring to the paper, so that instead of providing answer using its own knowledge, it will refer to the research paper and answer this question. Alright, so the response is generated and you can see that within a few seconds it has provided us several key differences in performance between the GPT-4 and its predecessors, which are more general intelligence, multimodal and interdisciplinary composition, coding prowess, mathematical reasoning and modeling, interaction with the world, theory of mind, and discriminative capabilities. So although all of these points were discussed in great detail inside the research paper, but the Gemini 1.5 Pro 002 model managed to gather all this information and provide a brief summary in order to answer our question. Next, I'm gonna ask it that what are some domains in which GPT-4 demonstrates human level or near human level performance. Alright, so it has successfully fetched all of the different domains in which the GPT-4 achieves human level or near human level performance, which are coding, academic and professional exams, various disciplines which are interdisciplinary composition, visual tasks, music composition, interaction with tools and APIs, and theory of mind in social situations. And all of these topics were discussed in great detail inside the research paper, but the new Gemini model managed to compress all of this information and present it in a concise format which is easy to read and understand for the user. Next, I'm gonna ask it to display and explain all the images present in the paper. Alright, so the response is generated, but instead of providing us the image and then providing its explanation, it has also only provided us the caption or the figure number for each different image in the figure, and then it has provided us an explanation. So in order to actually see what the figure is, you need to refer to the paper, but it has managed to understand all the images which were present inside the paper and managed to provide explanation for all of them as well. Let's try asking it a more different type of question, that can you show the figure 2.4? Alright, so as expected, it has provided me the response that I can't display images directly. I am a text-based AI, I can't access and render the image files, but it has provided me the explanation what the image is all about. Next, I'm gonna try prompting it in a different way. This time, I'm gonna upload an image, which is actually an image from the research paper itself. And then I'm going to ask it that what is happening in this image. Also, can you tell what is the figure number of this image in the paper? So let's see that if it is able to identify and understand the image and then map it to the appropriate figure number which is present inside the paper. Alright, so the response is generated, and surprisingly, it has identified the figure number and says that this image, figure 3.2 in the paper, showcases the GPT-4's ability to process information from a latex table. And if I show you from the paper, this was the image and it actually is figure 3.2. So I'm highly impressed that out of a vast number of images which were present inside the paper, this model managed to identify the image correctly and provided us the correct image number for that figure. And it has also provided us a good explanation of what is actually happening inside the image. And then finally, I'm gonna ask it to provide a brief but meaningful summary of the paper. Alright, and then in a small amount of time, it has provided us a brief but meaningful summary of the entire paper, which is entirely different from the abstract and the introduction of the paper. You can see that the paper was more than 150 pages, but it still managed to provide the summary of the entire paper in just 39 seconds. And this summary covers all the different aspects which are covered inside the paper. So I'm highly impressed by the new features which are added by the Google in the Gemini 1.5 Pro series. I highly encourage all of you to try it out for yourself and let me know in the comments what you think about it. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.